What's good, ladies and gents? What's cooking? It's your boy, kreation2020. And this is the kreation2020 podcast. Episode 27. For this episode, we're going to talk about bossing up. Yeah, y'all. Boss. Make me a coffee. Psych, nah. Don't make me a coffee. Make me a coffee, no sugar, and some cream. Psych, nah. Bossing up. Bossing up is like a needed it's like a needed skill, I want to say. It's like a needed accomplishment. It's like a needed reason. It's like a needed being, right? Even when you're not boss, as a boss, even when you're not bossing up, you still have to maintain that mentality. You know what I mean? So then bossing up now becomes like a tool almost. You know what I mean? Like there's times where you have to give more than like you're usually used to. And that's bossing up. There's times where you have to like stand up for a cause or for somebody or for a reason, for purpose. That's bossing up. Like bossing up is like what's that thing? It's like, I don't want to say what it's about because I only really boss up like every now and then. I'm not really like egotistical. Well, I'm not feeling egotistical right now, I should say, right? But then I guess I am kind of a little bit on the egotistical side. But then bossing up is really kind of like a mindset, right? And those of them that maintain that mindset will literally die to like give it away, right? Like if you know your peers, like you know your friends and like stuff like that, you've known them for like 10, 15 years or something like that, right? You know what they does, like you know like the social hierarchy of like your circle and stuff. You will want to like be one of those guys that's like influential like within that spirit, right? Or I don't know, that's what I would think that like a regular person would want to do, right? But then there is also like competition, there's like hate, there's animosity, there's like a lot of shit, right? So then bossing up now becomes like a tool. Like you see, sometimes you have to tell motherfuckers like, yo, like bro, shut the fuck up, like calm that shit, like quit it, like, or you gotta tell motherfuckers like, yo, get this shit done, and like this is how I want for you to fucking do it. You know what I mean? And that's like, man, like somebody talk to me like that. He could be my boss, tell him like paying me like whatever the fuck that he's paying me. And then the moment that he talk to me like that, I get mad as fuck. Like, you know what I'm saying? Cause nobody really wants to like get like disrespected or like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know, like a lot like power is like exploited. Like a lot of people just talk to everybody however the fuck that they want to talk to everybody, right? I do the same shit too. Like I talk the way I want to talk to everybody. Because I even talk to like muscular guys, motherfuckers of them that could probably fuck me up. But then I guess I know that like if I would stand I could probably fuck him up too. You know what I'm saying? So then, like, bossing up is like a thing. Like, say, like, you got like a kid, like, you bully this kid, and like you tell this kid what to do. You like, he has to like eat his vegetables and like, blah blah blah, right? And now this kid's like, he like refuses. You know what I mean? Say like he refuses, right? The kid has to eat his vegetables. Gotta go take a shower at 8:00 p.m. sharp, right? And then now he starts to refuse. That's bossing up, like, you know what I mean? Because then the kid goes, I could not eat vegetables. I mean, I could like later on, or like maybe like 7 years down the line when I'm not like, you know what I'm saying, when I'm not being like bossed around and shit. And I take a shower like afterwards that I'm done finishing playing my video game. You know what I'm saying? That's bossing up. Like, the kid wouldn't usually always say it, because you would probably have to tell the kid like 3 or 4 times before he like agree to disagree. You know what I'm saying? Because then you're like supervision. You're the superior one, right? So then, that's actually a bad analogy, because that's like a kid. Because then it could happen to where if you would have to tell that person to do that shit, then they probably wasn't doing it all along. So then, if they would decline on the first try, that could be bossing up. But then they better just know what the fuck the rest of the whole fucking trial entails. You know what I'm saying? And transferring over to like, say, like the office, if you get hired into like a company or something, boom, boom, you go in there, the first day that you go in there, you're not going to like fucking like you probably on your good behavior, basically, right? You probably on your good behavior, and like you probably going in there with good intentions, and most likely a lot of like the shit that they like tell you to do, you're probably like do it, right? Just like to get with shit. But then afterwards, if you're settled, if they would tell you some like some other shit that's like not like within your liking, you would probably decline, or you would probably suggest something else. That's bossing up, like, you know what I mean? Like, bossing up doesn't necessarily have to be like you have to like fucking kill everybody and like cuss out everybody and stuff like that. Like, I know like a lot of bossy motherfuckers. I know like a lot of bossy like ideologies. I know a lot of bossy philosophies and stuff. And some usually like they're actually like exceptionally like workforce. There's like it actually works, right? Like when you like shit on people and you like fucking cuss them out, like you like piss on them and shit. They somehow like are more like attentive to you, right? Like you got more of like your attention and shit, right? But then that can't really be bossing up if that person is like if that person feels like some type of way, right? That can't really be bossing up. I mean, fuck how they feel. But then the whole point about bossing up is so that like they could also want to boss up, or I don't know, like they like this shit is like reverse engineered and shit. You know what I mean? Like, but I'm not actually like speaking like first person, but then I'm just like putting it out there. Like bossing up is just like when you boss up, like you do some bullshit. That's bossing up. Yeah, that's pretty much about it. It's your boy kreation2020. This is the kreation2020 podcast. Tell a friend, share on Twitter, Facebook, everywhere. Share wherever it is that you're at. You know what I mean? Yeah.